Hey everybody, welcome to week number 4 of ground reaction forces and which one works best for you. Last week we talked about the horizontal player. This week we're talking about the person who stays centered in their swing. Okay, so the person who stays centered in their swing is you don't see a lot of side to side movement. They stay right here and you see a ton of rotation kind of from your tummy and your shoulders and kind of your right hip. So the centered person is going to stay really right here, big turn from your core, so you have to have a lot of mobility and it keeps you here. And then as you're going through, it's the same thing. You're just ripping around the corner. So it's a lot of rotation. So if you have a lot of mobility and you have a lot of turn to your golf swing, this is a great way for you to swing a golf club. So remember on the grip on this one, it's neutral. The right hand stays, the palm stays facing your target. So when you put your hand on the club, the palm's gonna stay right here. So you're not gonna feel a lot of footwork with this swing, although the footwork's really important. And kind of the visual I want you to have for your footwork is when you're set up, if you're standing on a big crack in the earth, I want you to take your feet and kind of open that crack wide. So I'm taking my feet, pushing it out. That's gonna keep me centered. So I'm gonna keep that visual the whole swing, and I'm just gonna go rotate my body, and stay super, super centered. One of the things you'll notice in a centered swing is when I'm finished, that my tummy will actually be forward of my head, okay? So that's a sign of a centered swing. A lot of times we'll see people finish that way, which is going to be more indicative of a horizontal player. So if I go here to here, then I'm going to tend to be a little bit more forward. So that's your centered swing, centered access. It requires a lot of rotation and some mobility. It's a great way to hit a golf ball just because you don't have to really worry about the timing of finding the golf ball. So you're generally going to be a pretty good ball striker, but it does require some mobility and some speed from your torso to do it that way. Thanks, see you next week.